from that short break. The show is still Daybreak Live right here on Dominion Television, your channel of choice, where inspiration meets entertainment. Now it's time for Trend Watch this morning, and there's a lot to watch out for on the internet as it's currently trending and buzzing on social media. And Oluwayemi Adilaku is still here with me in the studio.
Yes, I'm glad to be back here. Well done, something.
Good to have you back. Yeah. Well, there's a particular trending story that has been there since last night, and it talks about Lieutenant Yerima escaping assassination attempt in Abuja. Now, while all this, for me, while people will say, oh, that's the handiwork of Nyesom Wike, I, for one, believe he's too smart to play such a game, especially even if he wants to play such a game at this time against the Nigerian military. I don't think he will do that. It might just be an handiwork of someone somewhere, or maybe his political enemies trying to pin him to a corner. Do not forget, it was just boxed to a corner at the PDP convention in Ibadan. That being said, he almost lost control of Rivers State. That's another issue he had to face. He fought tooth and nail to get hold of Rivers State, and also with the current issue going around him as a person, going to that particular site, more or less like an insult for him. You might not really be able to stomach it, but making an attempt on Lieutenant Yerima's life, I don't think he will do that at this time.
Honestly, I think I agree with you on this one, because I want to believe that when that happened, I mean, top military officers came out to say that we are going to protect him, because some Nigerians, even as at then, I don't know, a lot of Nigerians envisioned this to say that there might be an attempt on his life because of this altercation he had with Wike. So the top military officers came out to say we are going to protect him, nothing is going to happen to him, because it was basically carrying out overs. So I don't think this is Wike. But then this is Nigeria. I watched a video, and then the woman was saying, why would you say that to Wike? If you try it again, I will do this to you. There's a video like that online. So I don't know. It might be people, it might be in some persons who are just trying to get back at Wike to say that, okay, we are going to try this. Even some media outlets, they are saying he was being trained. It was not really an assassination attempt. It was, because I mean, he's an officer. You will know where you are being trained. Even people who have not experienced the army before, they can tell if a car is trailing them or if someone is following them from the back.
When you make a few turns and you realize that's
still following you, and then you like, I have to be wise. So, just like what we say in Nigeria, you have to guide you anytime, any day. So it was not really an assassination attempt, but then it was more like, it was being trained. But then for clicks, media outlet now, they will say assassination attempt. So I want to believe that now that this has come out, the security will be more, tight for him to ensure that, his life, is in safe hands, to ensure that, okay, nothing will happen to him. I want to believe that even Wike himself might come out to say that, okay, I come against this, or I'm not part of this, because, I mean, it's necessary.
It could even be the military trying to make sure he's safe.
Just trying to follow him. We'll get to know about that, because I mean that happened yesterday night. I think about 6:30 in the evening. That was when I read the news, and then I just saw it, and then other news outlets were posting it already. So it is a very strong one that we need to look out for. We must ensure that his life is safe, and I want to believe that Wike might just decide to speak on this to say that I'm not party to this, and of course,
well, he doesn't have to make any claim as regards now. At least nobody has fingered him to be responsible. There is no investigation that says, look, Nyesom Wike is responsible for this. So coming out to debunk what is not even there, for me, more or less like fanning flames.
Might even spark more reactions from people. Yeah,
and then going by the comments we have here, I think the Timilayi Da Silva says, I know a lot of people will view Wike as #1 suspect. However, I believe he can't be foolish enough, to make this kind of move. There are people who are trying to create chaos with this issue. This is obviously a setup by people who want to oust Wike as the minister of the FCT.
Yeah, and another comment from Samuel Kwe saying, I don't like Governor Wike, but I do not believe for one minute that Wike had anything to do with trying to kill Yerima. To what end? Over a dispute between him and a senior military officer, or an unruly altercation. Wike going to sort land will create more problems. Stand solution.
All right, I think Samoko also says, I don't like Governor Wike. Yes, that's what he said. And Biodun Adenyoju says, if you have the fear of God, you will know the conspirational elimination works. You eliminate the confrontational just to nail the man in the eye of the storm. I mean, it's certainly not Wike, but the power play that wants Wike out of the office. It won't work. I mean, people have a lot of opinion about this.
Okay, the final comment for this morning coming from Umar Soni saying, if a Navy lieutenant can drive home in peace, can't drive home in peace, what hope do the rest of us civilians have? We're basically extras in somebody else's action movie. Let's not conclude. Let's hope that.
Well, you cannot really conclude
Yeah.
and say that. I mean, he has not really come out to say, look, this is what happened. Nobody has explained anything, and I'm quite sure that investigation is currently ongoing as regards. And this kind of story, it will definitely develop. And when it develops, we'll bring it right here on the
And just
show.
like I said, from what I know about Nyesom Wike, trust me, he might just say one or two about this matter. I mean, because he's not the kind of person that will shy away from talking about things that concern. It might take a day or two, but the next media parley, he might just mention it. Especially, it depends on the person who is going to interview him. If the person decides to talk around that area, the Wike will not speak on it.
You get to hear from him about that. He's a kind of person that feels he's too big to do some things.
Yeah.
And then when you know it comes to him like, did you do it? It will be like, let me explain to you. You know, that kind of wait, let me explain to you how it all happened. Well, this will be the convenient point to draw the curtains on today's edition of Daybreak Live right here on Dominion Television. Do well to link up with us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Dominion Broadcast, and on X at Dominion Cast. Well, today is another day to rewrite history. You have a pen and you have the paper, because it's a brand new day. Samson Balogun is my name. Until tomorrow, when we shall be meeting on this same station, same host, same program. Bye for now. Keep being good. Keep being safe out there.
All right, my name is Yerima. I'm saying good morning. Be intentional about your goals and have a great day. Bye for now.